Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Flatwoods Hunting Adventures. Got a exciting episode for you today. Some of you know this gun already. It was in my last video. This is my 25 caliber Condor. Absolute incredible gun. That's not what today's video is about. If you've been following my channel for a while, you probably know Stubby here. Stubby was the gun, the 458 Texan, that I shot my first deer with, first air gun deer with. And it started life as a full-size Texan, and my good friend Michael DeLoach at 9 Run Guns in Scriven, Georgia, helped me turn it into a carbine. Well, that's not what today's video is about. What some of you may not know is I have another Texan, and I'm gonna try to sit him on the table without it falling off. So this is my full-size Texan, and this is what the subject of today's video is about. So last week after I wrapped up the video, I spent some time, I had a valve issue with a Condor not long after I had it, a fill valve issue, and I wanted to shoot it, so I actually took the fill valve off this gun, so it's been sitting in the safe and I haven't spent much time with it. Well, if you know Air Force, you know that they have a lifetime warranty, and I made a call in, and within a day or two, they had sent me a new fill valve. So it's been sitting in the safe. Deer season was in full swing. I'd been cutting videos, and I just hadn't had an opportunity to put it in. Well, last week I put it in, and I will put a picture of what this gun looked like last weekend in the, probably right here, or maybe right here. And it had a Burris PEPR on it for to push the scope forward, and put the fill valve in it, and I charged it all the way up. You know, these go up to 3,600 PSI. Charged it all the way up and shot, and it was shooting incredible. I've been shooting this mold from NOE. This is the 460 315 RF, and I had been shooting my gold casted at 30-1. It's what I killed my deer with. Well, I thought, man, this thing's shooting so good. I wonder how far I could shoot it. So I took it, now that my trees are cleared, I took it across the road to the other side of my property, and I was able to, first shot, get it out to 250 yards. But that was with the 30 minutes of elevation that I have in this first focal plane Vortex scope, and I only had 8 minutes left in the turrets. So ordered some new rings, and these are the Burris XTR rings. They have the inserts in them, and I was able to, you can see that my scope is canting downward right now. I was able to add some minutes of angle in my scope. So after doing that, I took it back out and got everything zeroed back up, and I now have 30 minutes here and 60 minutes of elevation in my turrets, and that gives me a total of 90 minutes of elevation, and that is what the subject of this video is going to be about today. So a couple things before we take it out. The actual long range stuff is going to be in my next video, but we're going to do some zeroing, and I had an idea. So this is my 25, I think it's 25 or 30-1 lead that I've been casting 30-1 that I shot my deer with. And I was like, you know, the Condor did so well with dead soft lead. I wonder what would happen. Would I get any velocity increase? Would I get a velocity decrease? Would I increase accuracy? And that is what we're going to talk about today. So this green one is done in pure lead, and this is my kryptonite green that you've seen me coat with my other videos. So this is the 360, and I just said it, I can't remember, 460 rather, 315 RF, and I am casting full lead, and then we have the 30-1, and we're going to compare them side to side, see which one's faster and which one has more accuracy. I built a new target. I'll introduce you that to the range. Me and my neighbor Robbie, we spent quite a bit of time on it. I'm kind of proud of that, and I will show you where we're going to be shooting this in the next video. And well, let's just get out in the range and let's see what happens. We've got the GoPro set up downrange, and I've got 3 of each on the table. We're going to start with a 30-1. These are the gold colored ones. The coating does not make a difference. The lead content does. These green ones are pure lead. So maybe the Labdar will cooperate today. I have pumped up to 3,600 PSI, and I will be pumping up to 3,600 PSI between all 6 shots. So we are going to start with the gold. I'm not necessarily worried about where it is on the target. I'm worried about speed, and I am worried about group size. So here's shot 1. Shot 1. (860 feet per second). It is towards the bottom of the target. I had a rough 0 on here, but as long as we hit the plate, we're good. So go reset the GoPro, charge it up. We'll do shot 2. So please don't go charging up your normal Airforce Texan with 3,600 PSI. This is the carbon fiber tank. This is shot 2. And we'll worry about zeroing it after this. Shot 2. (867). And this will be shot 3. Still would kill a deer. Well within the kill zone at 100 yards. Have to change the point of aim a little bit, but no biggie. Not as good a group as I would like. All right, shot 3. And it's back there. Oh, that one's way low. 833. Those were measured out within a grain of each other. And so the long one is not liking the 30-1. Let's see what the pure lead does. Now, guys, in all fairness, this gun is not tuned for the 300s. It's actually tuned for the 400 grainers. But I wasn't getting the velocity that I wanted to get out to the distances that we're about to try to take this out to. So that was a 34 ES, and we had what did we have? 853 average because we had that low. So a lot slower than, or that one really messed with our average anyway. So this is moving to the pure soft lead. These are the kryptonite green, same bullet. There's about a 5 grain difference in these. Let's see what they do. So we've reset the Crony. We've reset our GoPro. And we're gonna go for 3 shots with a pure lead. So this is shot 1, pure lead. I did not paint the target. We do have a little bit of wind, but I don't know if it's going to mess with it that much. $9.15 in the white. Let's charge it back up. So that first shot looked real promising. The velocity was incredibly different. Well, I say incredibly, significantly different anyway. let's see if we can put a couple more down there. We've still got some switching winds, but we're going to keep it fair because that's what happened with the others. So this is shot 2. $9.22 touching. Let's take one more. Well, guys, those first 2 with the pure lead looked absolutely promising. I'd like to get a third one in there. Let's put this third one up in here and let's see if we can wrap this up. $9.20 in the white. So I'm gonna power this chronograph off and we're gonna look at the group or look at the velocities rather and see the extreme spread. And I'm pretty impressed. I think we have a winner. I'm gonna go down and measure that group. We have an extreme spread of a total of 6 feet per second. And just based upon what I'm looking at, we're looking at maybe 2 minutes of angle. I'll put it down in the description. And I'm super excited. I think you can see, and I knew what the winner was. I didn't want to spoil anything for you. The pure lead actually outperformed the 30-to-1 by a significant margin. When I made the video, or when I did the initial casting of it, I was just doing an experiment and I was shocked by the results myself. I felt like the harder lead would be faster for some reason. And I think, my theory is anyway, that the soft lead actually fills the bore. I'm using less pressure per shot and it's faster because it's sealing the bore. Well, those are my thoughts anyway. Anyway, if you like this video, please make sure that you check out my other videos. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you again.